Welcome back, Love Tribe. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am here to do the zodiac sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We are going to take a look at singles and those who are either coupled or have somebody on their heart and mind or in their energy. I just want to remind everybody, if you're picking the singles, but you really are longing for or have somebody in your energy that you maybe just broke up with or you're in separation, you really belong over here. Just letting you know, because a lot of these readings have kind of had that energy. Now it is Venus retrograde, so it makes sense. It really does that, people from your past come back around for either a reconciliation or, to tie up loose ends, find closure in a situation. But use your discernment where you think you belong, or you can watch both of them and just kind of maybe get a message in each of them. But this is where I'm focusing my attention on singles, like I'm not really dating anybody. I'm not pining or longing for anybody. I'm wondering what's coming in January, if anything. And if nothing, then, excuse me, what do I need to work on? Sorry, guys, I'm like froggy. What are my personal goals or personal things? Relationship to self, I guess, because this is a relationship reading. So I just wanted to clarify that because I'm halfway through the zodiacs and it appears like I'm getting crossover energy with singles having somebody on their heart and mind. So you might belong over here if you're longing for somebody. If you are done, stab me with a fork, you might get energy of somebody returning, but my guess is it's somebody that you're probably done with, right? All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome, namaste. Over here in TR's Tarot Talk, we do relationship love, high level love, the kind of love that changes and transforms your life. We're looking for soul partners, for twin flames, high level soulmates. And a lot of my viewers are on a spiritual awakening journey. I call it the ascension. And so if that resonates with you, welcome to our tribe. Make sure you hit that subscribe. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Excuse me again. Too much partying last night. We don't party. We play train, dominoes, and yeah, eat all night. That's it. But anyhow, I got the goobies this morning. So back to the reading. I do extended versions of all 12 zodiacs over in Patreon. It is linked in the description box below if you're interested. Okay, a lot of times I'll watch other people's readings that have extensions and I think, I think I got all the information I really needed from the free content. I don't really need to go over to the extended. But over in the extended, I put a lot of time and energy. We pick the reading apart. It's usually close to an hour, if not more long. So if it's really, really, really vibing with you and you're like, I just need to see how this is going to turn out, then you might want to join us over in Patreon. And honestly, you could join us over there if you, so it's less than $5. It's $4.44 a month for the extendeds and exclusive content each week that does not get uploaded to YouTube. But if you resonate with being a twin flame or feel like your life spiritually is evolving and changing drastically because of somebody that you've met or a romantic interest, you might want to join at the 1111 tier. That is where we're creating a community where it's only people who are on an ascension journey because of a twin flame or sacred soulmate, or I like to call them mirror souls or lab partners, right? Somebody that you chose to ascend with in this lifetime. The last one is 2222, and that's where I teach all my workshops. And this year, I've been talking about this for a while, and I'm sorry for those of you that are in that tier. I am not a techie, and I need to learn how to do a live feed over there. But I intend to be teaching live workshops. I've got a friend, Julene, who is an astrologer, that she's learning how to set up all the tech stuff so that we can do live astrology collaborations on the first or the new moon and the full moon each month. So there's going to be lots of new stuff coming over in Patreon. I'm going to get into your reading because I could talk all morning. I've been jived up on Java. I think I'm on cup number 3 now. And I still can't seem to get the frog out of my throat. All right, so singles, those with someone on their heart and mind, we've got 5 oracle decks. We've got a postcard from Spirit. And I just wanted to take a moment for those of you that are returning watchers, viewers, subscribers, my love tribe that have been here through thick and thin for me. 2022 is a new year, and we are going to find fabulous ways to heal and grow. I think we did most of the healing, guys, those that have been with me. This year is going to be about growing. It's about expansion and evolving, right? Taking everything that we learned in 2019, well, for me, since 2017, and applying it into really growing that crop, that abundance. So let's just get into it, shall we? I really do love to talk, don't I? All right, Spirit, for those who are single, Leos, love and romance in the 1st of January, right here in the very beginning of January. Thank you. And for the singles in the middle of January, what is the energy for my singles in the middle of January? And toward the end of January, what can my singles expect to have? Oh my God, beautiful. And what is the most likely outcome and focus for my viewers? All right. Oh my God. All right. Beautiful. I'm not going to tell you yet what we got. I am going to bring it down to your reading. If you can see it, good for you. If you can't, I'm going to have to tell you. That's another thing that's happening this year. I got a new camera. I'm going to learn how to use it. I've had it for a while, but technology daunts me. It really does. It's part of that masculine energy I need to embrace. So this is the year I'm going to learn how to use it. And we're going to have a camera over the cards to see them better. All right. So Spirit, for those who are in connection or have somebody in their heart, on their mind, really connected, in separation, needing guidance in the month of January, what can those in connection expect in the beginning of January in love? No, too many. This is a new deck and they tend to stick together. It didn't flip over, so let's try again. Beginning of January, for those who are in love and connection, those who have somebody deeply in their energy, heart, and mind. Thank you. Yeah. Those in the middle of the month, please. Can we get the energy for Leos in the middle of the month? No, sorry. Clean it up, Spirit, please. Let's try it this way. How about the middle of the month? There we go. Toward the end of the month, please. Toward the end of the month. Maybe these cards want to be shuffled this way. It's still too many. New decks really need to be wore in. Leos, toward the end of the month in love and romance. Well, they want to, and these ones flipped over, so I'm going to take them. Hold on, guys. So I had the window open to get a little fresh air, but it's starting to get chilly, and it's raining. All right. And, okay, Spirit, for the Leos in connection, what is the most likely outcome, energy for the entire month? Like, what's going to sum up the whole month in love and relationships? For Leos in connection, please. For Leos in connection. Leos in connection. All right. And bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, here we go. Are you buckled in? All right. So Leos, you are the singles. This is for the singles. You guys are absolutely showing up in your own reading, confident, taking control of your life. This is the strength card. This is inner strength. This is personal power. This is that solar plexus energy. This is all about controlling yourself. It's self-control, self-mastery is what Spirit's saying. Self-mastery. So in the beginning of the month, you're starting strong, right? You're like determined. You probably have goals that you're setting for the new year, maybe addictions that you're trying to overcome. You know, everybody has addictions, guys. You know, when you say addictions, you think, you know, drugs, alcohol. Yes, maybe. But we all have addictions. We have codependency tendencies where we, you know, don't like to be alone. So we allow people into our life that maybe aren't the best for us because it's better than being alone. This could be eating habits. This could be getting healthy or wanting to break some bad habits. Okay. And, you know, it's going to be different. I'm going to take a look at it in the extended, but just in the general energies, it's freeing yourself. You're literally finding the inner strength to free yourself from perhaps a toxic relationship, because next we have the Nine of Pentacles. You know, maybe you're setting a new tone for 2022. You're saying no more toxic dating, toxic relationships. I think I might just stay single for a while because this is a very single card. This is somebody who is very prosperous. They don't need anybody else. They do it with, without, or in spite of anybody else. This is somebody that is like an entrepreneur or just really good at manifesting or making money. They're creative. It's pre-Empress energy. And you do have the Empress here energy as well. Whether you're a masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. But the month of January just really looks beautiful to me. It looks like you're focusing on self-love. It looks like, because the highest and best energy for the entire month for you is coming out of the cave. It's coming out of suspended energy. This is movement, right? We got the Hangman in reverse. When the Hangman shows up in the upright, this is all about, I don't know what my next move is. I need to think about things. I need to get clarity. I need to do some healing. This guy's head is all lit up with ideas and perspective. It's seeing things from new perspectives. It's really gaining clarity. And it's in the reverse. And so, you know, like I said, in the upright, it's a waiting card, but it's not a non-productive waiting. It's a very productive waiting. It's getting clear on what it is that you're experiencing or wanting or creating. And so in the reverse, this tells me that the month of January is going to be awesome for you. Your main focus, though, is self-love, because underneath that Ace of Cups is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're not really interested in dating, is what it feels like. Judgment in reverse. You don't want nobody, no fuck boys, girls, nobody from the past, no more players. You want somebody stable and secure, because we've got the Knight of Wands and then we've got the King of Pentacles underneath all this. This is you finally. I think that Judgment card in reverse goes hand in hand with this Hanged Man, right? It's getting clarity, judgment. You've passed judgment. You kind of figured something out for yourself. And in the month of January, you're kind of raring to go. You're like, I want to focus on my money. I want to focus on my career, on bettering my life. I've tied up some loose ends with the Judgment, possibly with somebody that was in and out of your life. It doesn't have to be. That's just for some of you. For others of you, this is just excited, you know, inspired to create your legacy, right? With the King of Pentacles. But for most of you, I think it's all about the F boys or F girls. You're just done with them. It's in the reverse. And that's all underneath this deck. This feels to me like you're going to work on building your best life. And you've learned the difference between somebody that's worth building with, worth being with, right? Like you kind of get it now. It's really good energy. I get this feeling like Miracles have either happened in your life and you've had this epiphany, or you're creating miracles. I keep hearing the word miracles with you. It's like the Nine of Pentacles is almost to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the pinnacle of Pentacles. It's long-term committed 3D. You can bite it, bury it in the backyard. It'll be there 20 years from now. It's legacy. If it's finances, it's, like inheritance, something you can pass down to your children and their children. If it's not finances, if it's self-worth, which for some of you it definitely is with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups, some readers read it as new love coming in. And it can be if the other cards with it collaborate with that. But in your reading, it's not. This is about you loving yourself. This is your cup overflowing. Because under here, there's no other cups. And everything's in reverse except for that King of Pentacles. And so this feels to me like if you were to date somebody, they better be stable, grounded, committed, right? They better show up not as the Knight of Wands, but as the King of Pentacles. And remember, sex doesn't matter in a general reading. Personal reading, yes, but a general reading, I'm reading the collective. And everybody's part of that collective. And as above, so below. As the planets move around, they create energetic pushes to the human experience. And so you're all going to be, over here, you're going to be in similar energies, but as in a matrix that we live in, it's like a computer simulation. Everything is zeros and ones. So zeros are potential. It's like I'm not really invested in any choices other than bettering myself. Zero is pure potential. It's really nothing with the potential of becoming anything. That's the energy I feel for my singles this month. And then usually the coupled people or people with someone in their energy, they're the ones, right? They've already made their decision. They got somebody on their heart and mind. So you got a series of zeros and ones. And it feels to me really good, like you guys have zeros going on over here. You're really not investing in anybody else's cup right now. It's all about you. So this is beautiful energy. Excuse me. I'm going to pick this apart over in Patreon because I see success coming for you, but Spirit's kind of giving you a warning saying the only way you're going to succeed is if you're honest with yourself, right? That Seven of Swords in reverse. You got to really, really, really know what you want. You cannot manifest what you want unless you're in vibrational alignment with it. And it looks to me like your vibration's really high in the month of January. And it's not that you're not open to dating. It just looks to me like the lessons you've been learning in your life this far is not to invest in anybody, anything, unless they're exactly what it is you've told the universe that you want. So, it's January 1st today. I'm going to try and get all these out today, but I got quite a few to do, so I don't know. It might run into tomorrow too. But I'm going to upload the ones I get finished today, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow. But it really feels to me like in the month of January, you are kind of self-focused. And I do believe that it's because of the type of relationships you've experienced in the past that were kind of a catalyst for this empowerment and inner growth. The Devil and the Seven of Swords in reverse. It tells me that you've probably struggled with some patterns, right? Some bad habits when it came to choosing relationships. And you've grown from that. I can see it. You've grown a lot from that. And with the knowledge and the determination with the Strength card, you're really stepping into your power. I mean, the Strength card is your energy. It's the Leo energy. You're showing up right in the beginning of the month in your full power. And it looks to me like you've had to overcome quite a bit. So if you want to follow me over in the extended, we're not done, so don't leave. I got all these advice for you, but I'm just saying, in the extended, I'm going to pick this apart. I'm going to take a look at what this devil represented for you. I'm going to take a look at what you learned while you were in Hangman. I want to take a look at your finances or your career and, find out what Spirit says is the best, highest and best advice for you. All right, so now we're going to come over here. We're going to take a look at those who are in connection, has somebody on their heart and mind. The beginning of the month for you, we have the Three of Swords. This comes out in almost every one of my readings for those who have somebody in their heart and mind. There is obstacles. Okay, Three of Swords is something hurts. It's painful, and it has to do with the heart, right? Heartbreak Hotel. I'm not singing that, Spirit. I got a hoarse voice today. But yeah, I channel songs a lot of times when I'm reading, and I'm hearing the song Heartbreak Hotel by Elvis. It feels to me like this could be you or this could be your person. So put the shoe on whatever foot it fits. But somebody has has invested a lot of their time and energy into another situation. It definitely feels like third party because your end of the month is the Three of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Three of Swords starting your reading. And I'm seeing this cat, which is either going to be your energy or your person's energy, staring at this candle, looking out over the world, just kind of reflecting, not really making any decisions by the looks of it. Or actually, let me say it this way, possibly in the process of making a decision about the future. But they're having a hard time seeing how to manifest it, how to make it happen. This is the energy of somebody that writes texts or letters and then doesn't send them, or daydreams during the night and during their work hours or whatever, daydreams about, how do I make this happen? Is this the right thing for me? Can we make this work? Is this going to break my heart? Is this going to be more of the same? And so this Three of Swords could be past energy. It could be current energy. But it feels to me like somebody here, and possibly both of you, because I'm kind of trying to read for you, Leo. So I'm feeling this could be your energy, this Three of Swords. And I feel like it's your person's energy, this Hermit and King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands in the upright, so that's your middle of the month energy. I kind of feel like for you, if this is your energy, and I don't know, it could be because it's Wands, it's fire energy. It feels to me like you are this energy. How do I articulate it? So if this is you, and King of Wands, the King of Wands is creative. He's a go-getter. He doesn't sit around contemplating. But this one is. This energy, and I feel it. This is somebody who has ideas, has a dream, has an inspired dream. But they're trying to be creative in how to make that dream happen. It's somebody who is ready to take control and action. But somehow, some way, the energy feels like they're not seeing it's like they're waiting for something. I don't know why. I got this feeling. So if this is you, maybe you're waiting on your person to make a decision. Maybe you know that they're going through this hermit energy. But I have to tell you, these two cards feel like the same person to me. It feels like the same energy. It's the same cat. And this deck is the deck of what is it? What is the name of this deck? The Tarot of Familiars. And it's the King of Wands on the very front too. It's the same card. So I really feel in this energy, this could be you, this could be your person, but whoever this is, I just feel like they've got a plan, but there's something they're waiting for, the Hermit. They're waiting for divine timing, or they're waiting for the precise moment, or maybe they're just listening to their intuition and they're like, I'm ready, I'm geared up, I've got everything I need, I know what I want, I'm going for it. But there seems to be something that needs to present itself before this. You know how cats can look like they're relaxed. They look like they're at ease. But all you got to do is drop something, make a sharp noise, and they are on their feet, at alert. They can like go from 0 to 100 in seconds. And the energy, because I read energy, the energy I'm feeling on this cat is somebody who is really, 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 really ready. But they're watching this candle and the moon for a sign. And with the Hermit energy, it feels to me like they're waiting for a sign from the universe. Like they're waiting for something that's going to alert them to now's the time. I'm ready. Here I go. Boom. Up on my feet, out the door. King of Wands. I got everything under control. I know what I want to do. I was just waiting for the go. Because, excuse me, what I see here is, and I do feel two different energies. I feel like the threes is one person's energy, and this Eight of Cups, one person. Three of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse, Eight of Cups. That's one of you. It could be you or it could be your person. It's somebody who is waiting for the other person to drop something or someone. There are three here. Okay? And I feel like this other person is the one that's waiting for the opportunity to jump on that, like pounce, like a cat pounces on its prey. But we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's somebody who's not doing any action, okay? Eight of Pentacles in the upright is somebody who's working really, really hard. They're hammering out those pentacles. It could have to do with money. One of you might be waiting for financial stability before taking this leap of faith or whatever. But it just feels like whoever this cat is, they're not putting any energy or effort in. It's all mental. It's not physical. Physical energy would be the Eight of Pentacles. Mental energy is the Wands and the Hermit. So under here, we've got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they're not communicating either. Somebody, but it's not over. So you got two eights under the deck. All right, you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. And you've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who is not walking away from you or this third party. This could be a job. When I say third party, we've done this a million times, but for those who are new watching, a third party is an interference. It's a block. It could be a friend. It could be a spouse, a long-term committed relationship. It could be a job. It could be distance, especially with that Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about travel. It talks about your ships coming in. It talks about closing a distance. And so I just feel, I'm just going to wrap it up instead of beating it with a stick here. One of you, both of you are waiting. This is a holding pattern. One of you is waiting for the other one to drop something or someone. And the other person is really King of Wands, ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for the green light. And the green, because it's a collective reading, the green light's going to be different for everybody. It could be, I'm waiting on money to come in. I'm waiting on a divorce to finalize. I'm waiting on a job interview where I could literally move toward my Leo. I do feel like, and although this is the King of Wands, which should be Leo energy, I don't really feel that for the majority of you. I feel like you're the one waiting, because the first card out is the Three of Swords. Both of you are unhappy with the current situation. But in the month of January, I don't see any action. I just don't. There's not a single action card here. I see somebody who's ready to act at the right moment. And I do believe with the Hermit card, they could be kind of waiting on the universe. Like I just need the wheel to turn in my favor. For instance, when I wanted my divorce, I talked it over with my spouse. I said, listen, I can't do this anymore. I'm ready to really finalize it. I'm ready to be done. And I'm moving out. And I had made up my mind. I didn't care what he said, what he did, what he tried to do. I was leaving. King of Wands. Already made up my mind. But it was Mercury retrograde. I was waiting for my income tax check to come. And it was delayed and delayed and delayed. And I was waiting and waiting because I couldn't get another apartment or a place to live without money. And in my marriage, we lived from paycheck to paycheck. There was my ex-husband didn't work. I was the sole provider, and I had 4 children and a husband to care for and a home to pay for. So, yeah, I had to wait. I was the King of Wands. I was ready. I had everything packed and ready to go. I was just waiting for the universe to kind of show up for me in a way that made it possible. And it was during Mercury retrograde. It was crazy. I must have looked at 10 different apartments, and none of them was suitable for a 12-year-old child. And my son came first. And so I waited and I waited. And in the meantime, it was really uncomfortable because I had already told my ex-husband I was leaving. And so the energy there was really thick and toxic. And that's what I'm feeling with this. I feel like somebody over here is waiting for that income tax check, or waiting for that divorce paper to come through, or the signing of it, or the whatever, or they're waiting for the job interview to say, maybe they've done interviews and they're waiting on the call so that I can, move where I need to move. It feels like somebody's moving or changing big time over here. And they're just waiting on the perfect moment. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups in the upright is somebody who walks away from a lot of emotional content that they've invested in. It's like, I invested in this relationship. I invested in this job. I invested in this home. I invested. Emotionally, I thought I was going to create the 9, my wish fulfillment, and the 10 of Cups, the ultimate emotional fulfillment. But it's in reverse. It's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still investing in this. This is still where my heart lies. I'm not walking away from these cups. But then we got the 8 of Wands in reverse. The 8 of Wands is action. It's communication. It's fast, fiery. It's wands. It's fire. It's your element. So this could be your energy. You're going to have to place yourself where you feel like you fit. Because we got one person we got both people waiting. But one person waiting blindly for the other person, and the other person's waiting for the perfect opportunity to make something big change. But this relationship is not over. But I don't think you're going to get much communication, if any, in the month of January. And I think if this is a third party situation, I think you've told this person you need to choose. Two of Swords. You need to choose. There's 3 cups. There's that third party. And like I said, it could be a job, it could be family, it could be anything. Could be a marriage or another person. But it feels to me like somebody in this situation wants to take it from the 3 of Swords to the 2 of Swords and eventually to the Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Swords isn't here, guys. Not in January. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. That tells me somebody has put up a very healthy boundary. Maybe even build a little bit of a wall and said, nope, no more 3s, no more. You know, you can't choose to live halfway across the world from me or whatever. You can't choose to be married and have me. You can't choose to live with somebody else and have me. You can't. I'm not going to be part of these 3s because we got 3 3s now in less than 8 cards. 3 of Cups in reverse. There's nothing to celebrate here. We're not celebrating a union or a friendship. We're not doing anything because somebody else is interfering or something else is interfering with this connection. And with the 5 of Swords, you probably told this person that, or they told you that. And then you went silent. No more communication. We're kind of in this stuck energy. But we're not you got 3 8s, by the way. 8s are the sign of infinity. This is a very clear indication this is not over. Period. It's not over. This is like a to be continued for the month of January. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm going to take a look in the extended at what this person's waiting for now because it's a general reading. I can't really get too detailed, but I've got cards that I can put out scenarios, multiple, and you pick the one that best suits your energy. So let's get you your advice for the month. We have Poise. This is that King of Wands. This is that 9 of Pentacles. Strength card. Poise. I'm ready to take that leap of faith. I'm right here on the edge, arms up in the air, and I know what I want, and I'm poised. This cat looks like it ain't going anywhere, but I've seen cats go from this to this in 2 seconds flat, like boom, on my feet, ready to jump. Excuse me. Next, we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you guys over here with the Strength card, the Devil, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Upright, you faced your fears. You found inner strength. You have absolutely faced those fears, and you're learning how to love yourself. You're turning all of those fears into the energy of love. And it shows. I just want to tell you, it does show. So you guys are doing great. You guys over here, if you're afraid for the future, if you're afraid for your person, you're afraid, you need to transmute that fear into faith. Faith is love. Love and faith go hand in hand. All right. You can't create love if you don't have faith in it. You got to be the vibrational match to it. So I feel like for you guys, you already got this. For you over here, one or both of you are facing your fears right now. This is something that you need to really look at. A lot of your triggers, that shadow work. What am I afraid of and why? And how can I show up with faith and love instead of fear? That can change. That could be the wheel that changes everything. Next, we have acceptance. See, that's that faith. I just kind of put it out there. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. That's beautiful. Radical acceptance. That's the Hangman in the Upright, right? It's like, I'm not hanging out anymore. I'm going to create, and I'm going to trust. I'm going to take a leap of faith. This is like the Fool energy. Faith. I'm feeling faith. You need to be in acceptance of what is and stop trying to fight it. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change what I can. That's you guys. And over here, the wisdom to know the difference. That's what this person's trying to discern during the month of January. And we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's that fear. I heard it. I don't know. We'll go into this in the extended to see if this is true, but I don't feel that. Both of you, nobody's walking away from this. There is no card of leaving this. That you guys, maybe in the future, maybe you'll find out it's unrequited love, but you're not going to find it out in the month of January. The month of January, you're still investing. Not physically investing, but emotionally invested. So we'll take a look at this to see, intentions. We'll take a look at intentions. You guys already know your intentions. You're great. And this devil for you is that unrequited love with that Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, the Knight of Wands. You guys have already come to the conclusion you're no longer investing in unrequited love. You're going to love yourself. You're going to give yourself the love you deserve. And that way, believe it or not, whether you know it or not, you're going to attract somebody into your life just like that. Because you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are in alignment with. And when you love yourself, you become the vibrational alignment of love. And that's when real love comes in and the fuck boys and the fuck girls go. Okay? Unrequited love. We're going to pick that one apart in the extended. Last but not least, we've got balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And I do believe that's been both of you. I think this was your pattern in the past for the singles. It's what you're healing. It's what you're overcoming. You're not giving anymore. I'm doing this for me and only me. I'm focusing on self in January. I'm going to balance my own life, my own energy, my own checkbook. Okay? Over here, this is completely out of whack, out of balance. And the reason why is because you can't balance in threes. It's an odd number. There's one too many. The only thing that's going to bring balance to this situation is this person that you have on your heart and mind needs to walk away from something or someone that is an external influence and block to your union. Okay? And some of you might need to know that this union isn't for you. We're going to take a look in the extended because I'm not seeing Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, and I don't know how far down I would have to go. Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's your Strength card. There's a Two of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright. That's that ace that we need to see. We need to go from the 3 to the 2 to the 1. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards down before you get to the conversation. So this is kind of a to be continued. And so we need to look in the extended on whether or not this is worth even putting your energy into, right? Is this even worth it? Or is this going to be another imbalanced relationship? And, why? And so that's what we're going to do in the extended. I'm going to get you guys a postcard from heaven or from spirit, from your guides. And then we're going to move this over to Patreon and dig it apart. Okay. So we have Dearest You. There's that word right there. Miracles. I was hearing it. I'm hearing it for this group. Of course, miracles are available to both groups. But I feel like this group over here kind of has found within themselves faith again. You've overcome your fears and you're in acceptance, you're in balance, and that creates miracles. It really does create miracles to happen in your life because you become the vibrational match to the very thing that you've been resisting with that devil. So miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender, acceptance, poised, balance. But it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen, trusting. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come or who will deliver them, when they will show up, or what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet. Pre-Empress, by the way, over here, you guys are absolutely a magnet for love. The moment you don't want it and you're not looking for it and you don't really care if it shows up, bam, that's when it shows up. Trust me, I've been there, done that. So you are incredible, amazing, and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved, sigh. So I'm going to hold it up to the camera. You can screenshot it. You can read it for yourself. You can print it out if you got a printer, whatever you want to do. Okay? So I'm going to take this over to the extended. We're going to figure out what's going on. I feel nothing but good for you guys in January. You guys over here, this is a mystery. This is just, I feel like you're in the eye of a storm and nothing's really happening, but you know something's about to give. And probably, I would say after Mercury retrograde. I don't have a calendar. If anybody wants to donate a calendar, I usually buy the Julene astrology calendars because I'm not real big. I don't know a lot of astrology and it breaks it down for me. But anybody that wants to donate, that would be an awesome way to help the channel in the mission over here, because I don't really know when Mercury, I have to Google it now to find out when Mercury goes retrograde, but we have Venus going retrograde. Oh, help us, Jesus, right? So we're going to take a look at everything, and I love you. If you're new here and this resonated, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up. If you'd like to go deeper and you want more information, it's less than $5 a month, and you get all 12 zodiacs. So you can check up on family and friends. You can cross watch. You can check your moon, your rising, your Venus. You can get a bigger picture. And if this is where we part, I love you. Thank you. And I will see you next month. Namaste.